Probable history is based on actual facts. Some dates, events, and people may be fictional. Listener discretion is advised. Tonight, on Probable History, an American legend in French cooking, Julia Child. Born Julia Caroline McWilliams in 1912 to average-sized parents, hers was a normal childhood filled with dolls and coloring books, but not surfing. No records exist of her ever being in water. After earning a degree in history and years as a copywriter for a possibly indecent ad agency, she got a job with the Office of Strategic Services, or also known as OSS. First as a standard typist, but she worked her way into secret sections of the agency. This is how she met her future husband, Paul. The following is an excerpt from his memoirs, voiced by Sir Richard Rottenberry. There I was, walking, just relaxing, and then I saw her, all 8 feet 2.5 inches. And I thought, I have to introduce myself. So I went up to her, me all of 5 foot something, looked up to the sky, and I said, "Hello, my name's Paul. What's yours?" And she looked down at me. "Well, my name's Julia," which was hard to hear because of how high up it was. But we strolled, and we eventually stopped to get a spot of tea. After their marriage in 1946, they decided they wanted to embark on a new and special mission. We will return to Probable History after this break.
Well, hi, folks. Yosemite Sam here again, and woo! And I've got my free time on. I love listening to podcasts, and I like listening to all different kinds of. My special favorite kind of podcast is a prank call podcast. Oh, there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of good ones, and there's a lot of bad ones. Oh, yeah. But my favorite is the Snowplow Show. Ooh, that is one of the best things ever. That Brad Carter or Roger Bale, whatever his name is, RBI, you know, he's got the funny. He's got the funny. You should check it out on whatever podcast app you use. That's right, it's called the Snowplow Show. It's 2 words that are supposed to rhyme, but they don't rhyme, if you notice. It's not snowplow, it's not snowplow, no, it's snowplow. Anyway, go check it out. And tell if you ever talk to Brad or RB or whatever his name is, just let him know I sent you.
This week on ABC, the Elvis 2022 comeback special, On the Moon. Here's some of his greatest hits like Suspicious Minds, Hound Dog, and Heartbreak Hotel, while Elvis floats in zero gravity. That's this Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And now, back to Probable History. Prior to meeting Paul, Julia lived off a diet of cigarettes, Twinkies, McDonald's cheeseburgers, and Diet Coke. Paul, on the other hand, was refined and expected those around him to have equally excellent taste. At first, Julia was hopeless, but a meal in Paris changed everything she thought she knew about cuisine. She embraced French cooking and received a degree from the world-famous Chicken Cordon Bleu cooking school. Around the same time, she met one of the women that would create a revolution for cooks in America and beyond.
And Julia was amazing. I mean, I couldn't even boil water, but there she was, like chopping celery and making this wonderful looking duck. And I am, like I said, trying to figure out how to boil water and how to, even make a knife cut on a piece of paper. But she befriended me, I befriended her, and then we started working, on the book. And it was okay. It was, there were problems at first, but we finally got that groove, and, we finally got the book together.
That book was Mastering the Art of French Cooking, released in 1961. Soon, a local TV station wanted her to bring her charm and recipes to the small screen. We found a clip from one of her earliest broadcasts. So the most important thing about the bud is making sure you get your hand inside the cavity and twisting and getting everything out. And I know your hand's going to look bloody, but that's okay. You know, you're going to be able to wash it. So make sure to season inside there. Make sure to season all this outside the bud. Carrots, celery, thyme, basil, all inside the bud. Bake it in the oven, and it's going to look like this. And then more books and TV shows and awards and music videos directed by Michael Bay until her passing in 2004. Probable History is a production of 10.5 Speed Bicycles. Our director is Juan Valdez. The Picnic Basket Thieves are Yogi and Boo Boo. We are represented by the law firm of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Some ads by Eric Bogosian. Bye now.